Hello and welcome to Repeating. Today I'm here with a new blog, and that is drumroll boys and girls, PVR and INOX.
No.
So today we have with us Naman and Tanvi, and Tanvi has done the whole blog today this time by herself.
Yay.
Tanvi's moved
So
from doing the blog with the help of someone to writing it by herself. Promotions, guys.
yeah,
Yay.
nice. So the disclaimer: this none of this is investment advice in any shape or form. This is all just education and fun. And Tanvi, let's start the blog.
But before we start, I just want to ask you guys, did you guys see that Eras tour by any chance? The Taylor Swift Eras tour?
I think it's something that is
Oh,
too hyped up.
no, I thought
It's,
Boys at Repeating was 50s. Come on. We need Laksh on this.
no,
That is Sagar and Lux, I guess, not me.
Lakshya, not
So
me
what are
as
you
well.
excited about? What's in the news
Sorry,
currently? What are you guys excited about?
World Cup, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it too. And did you guys
India's
know
gonna
that?
make it to the final.
Yeah, and there's a very high chance that you could watch it in a theater near you.
How
Ooh,
is that possible?
exciting.
Yeah, because I mean, apparently PVR and INOX are trying to get the streaming rights for the World Cup. And of course, if India is in the finals, you could definitely watch it in a theater. So let's
Yeah,
look
that
forward
will be
to
fun.
that. Yeah. But other than that, what movies did you watch recently?
I watched Rocky and Rani.
That's why you were
I
singing
watched
that
that.
song earlier.
Yeah, आजा
I
मेरी
watched that
गाड़ी
Akshay
में बैठ
Kumar
जा.
ka movie.
Which
What
one?
did
Akshay
you
Kumar
watch?
ka recent movie
OMG2.
came out. No, huh?
OMG2.
No. The one which he's a Punjabi. Arey, the coal mines wala picture.
Coal Mines?
I have no idea, bro.
Yeah, bro. What movie is this?
Wait, I need to search it right now.
पक्का मूवी देख के आया नमन और कुछ नहीं देखा ना.
Mission Raniganj. Mission
Mission
Raniganj.
Rani?
Mission Rani.
How was the movie? Was it nice?
It was damn nice, yaar. It went. It is nominated for Oscars, I guess.
Could be for Oscars.
I I heard it as the upper se, I
Or
guess.
are you secretly wanting it to go to the Oscars because you liked it so
Yeah,
much?
it is a good movie, yaar. Everyone should watch it.
Rocky and
Mm,
Rani should go to the Oscars, bro.
come on.
Hello
Did
and
you guys watch?
welcome. Watch what?
I even think I was nice, huh?
Shah
Jawan,
Rukh
na?
Khan?
Yeah, SRK fan, bro.
Jawan was
I
Big
don't
fan.
think
crazy.
it's nice.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. And what about Gadar too?
No, not a Sunny
No,
Deol fan.
not a Sunny Deol fan. But
And what?
apparently, the
Um,
numbers are saying something else for
Yeah,
Gadar
dude,
too,
Gadar
right?
was a hit. Yeah, they made up to like 200 CR in collection. So it
so,
was a
Good
hit.
Lord.
A lot of
It
people,
so
was
a
a
yeah, a
hit.
lot.
movie which was a hit back then, made to the theaters again, and again broke the box office. That's
Yeah.
But still not a fan of Gadar too. Or Sunny
भाई
Deol.
किलो का है.
I though haven't even watched the
भाई,
first Gadar, so I don't know if
Yeah,
it was.
bro. I don't know
नमन
what
तो
was all the
जन्मा भी
hype.
नहीं होगा जब वो गदर आया था.
But the
This is
real
not
question
fair, huh?
no, the real question is, did you guys watch Barbie? Or did you guys watch Oppenheimer?
No, none of
No,
the
yeah, I
both.
missed it. Because of these guys, huh? Ye Tejas and Gaurav also. They're like, we'll go together and
नहीं भाई,
stuck.
ओपनहाइमर जाना था, ठीक है. The tickets were so fucking expensive.
That is also
Seventeen
true.
hundred, 1800 bucks for one
Yeah.
ticket.
But with an experience, no, you're paying for the experience in the theater. You're not just paying for the movie. There's like sound effects
Yeah,
and
agreed,
more.
but
But yeah,
that
I
experience
wouldn't
is
pay.
not that.
Huh.
It's not worth 1800 bucks for me at least.
Mm,
Same.
probably. But
I'm
so
more like a Netflix and chill kind of a guy.
I think PVR Inox, they have like really cool promotions for you, Tejas, to take you back to the theater, to move your ass from the couch and to the theater.
Yeah, because I'm very lazy, so I don't want to go out and watch the movie. I
Oh
Mm.
rather
yeah, but
sit in.
I to exactly am ulta. I love watching movies in a theater.
Me too. I love going to the theater and I like popcorn and I'll watch like
Yeah,
2 hours
I have good
straight.
cheese
I used to
popcorn
like
with
it,
a coke.
but I used to like that. But after COVID, everything changed, and then
Yeah.
the
Netflix came
dynamics of,
in.
yeah, Netflix became my go-to.
But for people like me and Naman who watched Oppenheimer, not you, you didn't watch Oppenheimer, but there are like several of us who watched, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was a So basically, now there's a shift for like people in India because the Indian crowd is supposedly like a crowd that goes to watch mass movies like Jawan and Gadar too. But with the recent releases, now we can see that people are shifting towards watching these Hollywood movies, and even Barbie was a hit for that matter. Like people
Bro,
dressed
that
up.
what was the craze? People were
Yeah,
going dressing in pink. Even the guys were dressing in pink. While going
yeah,
to
and that's
It
Oppenheimer,
was,
people were wearing black.
it was, I think, a
Is it
lot of
like a
it was to the girls only. They were like taking the boyfriend saying कि तुम भी चलो pink पहन के.
such a green flag boyfriend. Like if my boyfriend doesn't dress up in pink for Barbie, then break up directly.
so I
Because that's an
should tell your boyfriend to break up with you then?
no, I think he would dress up in pink. So yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, so basically this success of these movies is showing that the Indian crowd is more now shifting towards, like good quality movies or even watching mass movies like Jawan and Gadar too. And now especially after the merger, so PVR and Inox were two different theaters, like two different companies. And this year
Yeah.
in February they had a merger, and PVR initially had 900 screens all over India and Inox had like 750, and now together
Okay.
they have combined 1700 screens all over India. So
Ooh.
that is that's a lot of multiplexes in
It's the
109.
only major player in cinemas, right?
Sorry, say that again.
Is it the only major player?
Yeah, I mean,
Going
you could say that it's the only major player, but there are like a lot of, so example in Nasik, there are like a lot of single screens, like local people that run it. So a large market all over India is run by these single screen players. But again,
huh.
on a larger, in the larger picture, PVR and Anox we could say that they're the biggest player in the industry because
Okay,
they
so
It
you
is
run.
one
mean
of the
that
top five.
Hmm?
It is the fifth largest this company in the movie business, I guess,
Yeah.
okay.
globally, and it has 19% share in the Indian market.
Yeah.
But by the fact of what Tanvi said, the industry seems fragmented, right?
Yeah, it is quite fragmented because so example in Pune, there must be like people running one egg screen here and then you go to that screen, but there's not like multiplex halls. Like you go into a mall and then you have PVR. So you have
Yeah, yeah.
uh, multiple screens. So in that sort of the sector, multiplex sector, PVR and Anox are the single largest players.
And they are going on a shopping spree, like because they are going to do well and they are the largest player. They will be adding more screens. So
Yeah.
all these small fragmented markets, which we see right now, won't
Yeah.
exist in the next few years, maybe because
Yeah,
PVR is going to buy them.
they'll gain the
Yeah.
market share.
Yeah,
They have
Hmm.
plans of adding in more screens every year, like maybe say 100 screens annually. So they'll pick up these maybe they're buying these out, or maybe they're creating malls and sort of reinforcing the real estate, like build malls for us.
yeah.
So that could be said in a way for them. So those are like their future plans to expand after the merger, right? But
The
now
merger's
also,
done.
yeah, they announced the merger in 22 and now this year. So they finally merged and now we
February
have,
they finally merged, I guess. Yeah.
yeah. So
So
now comes
quiz,
the topic of,
quiz, 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 quiz. What is the
Quiz
full form
time.
of PVR?
Yeah,
Tanu, you
it's
don't say. Naman, go.
I don't know. I I need to go on Google right now. I maybe some cheating
Tanu,
might be done.
wait. Tanu, do you know?
I think it's like Priya
Oh, I know.
Vijay something.
Priya Village Roadshow.
Village Roadshow.
Yeah. Have you guys watched that podcast of Arjun? So Arjun Bijli is the managing director for PVR. Ajay Bijli, sorry,
Yeah.
is the MD of PVR INOX, and he was the owner of PVR before, and he recently did a podcast with Nikhil Kamath, so where he's actually
Okay.
explained the whole theater business and how PVR came into existence and his whole story. That's quite an interesting podcast as well. If you want to know more about how the theater business actually works, but
Okay.
yeah, but no, what we're going to talk about today is what they're going to do or what they plan to do for people like Tejas who are stuck to the couch and who don't want to spend money to go to the theater and are quite comfortable. So basically, they've ruled out a lot of schemes recently because people are stuck in the houses and they didn't feel like going out. So now they have come up with like several schemes like PVR passport. They also have some promotions on food and beverage. Yeah, yeah.
What's a
It's not
passport?
like afford to go to the PVR, but it's like a subscription that you buy for PVR. So maybe Tejas can
Okay.
tell you more because he has done some
So
research to
basically,
go out.
so PVR passport is basically you get
You're stuck.
a subscription. Hello,
No, no,
am I
all
back?
cool. Continue, continue.
Tejas, your voice is breaking.
That means
One second.
you.
Yeah, it's always you.
Oh, yeah. So, like how I was telling Naman before, how the success of a movie is also how a success of a theater is directly proportional to the success of a movie. So now what PVR and also trying to do is they're trying to get more films from the south to stream in the north and more films from the north to stream in the south. So basically, there's like
Okay.
a regional expansion. So now, how in Jawan we had Vijay Sethupathi from the south, who's like a OG villain in the south. He's quite a famous
Yeah.
actor, and then he was cast in Jawan, and then also Shah Rukh Khan is beloved actor. Everybody loves him. So these movies like these work really well. So when you have like this solid variety of content lined up, of course people are bound to go to the theater. And
So you mean ki like
So it makes sense for. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
how the southern cinema has is a big hit in the northern part of the country. Like
but
people in the
similarly,
northern part are watching a lot of South movies, which I feel.
but also the south overall they consume a lot of content, like they love going to the theaters. For them it's like a festival or something. So overall
Uh,
the south is a very like fertile market in itself.
that is not shocking, right? Like
They have
people
a
were,
they have a holiday. They have a whole holiday if a Rajnikant movie comes out.
Yeah.
yeah. So this is
So
good for business, right? Yeah. But the
yeah,
PVR doing the regional thing,
so that's
like
how so
And
PVR
it's
is
not
expanding.
just like, yeah, it's not just like the South के movie North में दिखा रहे. It's also that more people are getting a platform where they can show their talent, like a regional movie, like a Bihari movie or something like that.
yeah.
They are getting a platform where they can show their talent. So
Yeah,
वो भी PVR and इस पे आ रहा है. PVR is giving them that platform.
yeah, and not
Oh,
just like regional expansion in terms of content, like not just content diversification, but like how we said, how we talked about addition of screens before, we're also seeing that PVR is actually building more theaters in the south and in the north. So there's also that
Okay.
kind of regional expansion when we talk about regional expansion. So firstly, there's this content mix up, like content amalgamation, where we have south and north coming together and then creating like these
Right.
mass movies and also building more theaters to screen these movies. So all in all, there is a like we could say like a overall regional expansion in terms of content and infrastructure.
Yeah.
but here
And
a question might arise, right? Ki,
yeah,
what if there are no movies? Like, what if good movies stop?
Yeah. So I mean, of course, there are like days, there are months, sorry, not months, but there are weeks where you don't have content, or there are days where you don't have like good movies, not excited about. But lately, like how I asked you before, if you knew about the Era store, so we all
Yeah.
know how big Taylor Swift is. Like if she can make a shift in US's economy, I think her movies are like making quite the
She
stir.
made an earthquake happen because of a concert.
Taylor Swift
I
is
That's
don't
the
know.
bloody goddamn big.
Seriously,
yeah.
an
So
earthquake happened because of a concert.
the theater was like the not theater, but the stadium was so full and people were like dancing. So there was like a minor, like a very negligible, but like a solid earthquake
Oh,
that happened.
damn.
Yeah. So the craze for Taylor Swift is big in India also. They're like Swifties all over India. And PVR recently got the streaming rights for it, and they have the Eras tour that is screening. They're also moving towards like screening of the BTS tour that is going to come out. So if there are no movies, they're also expanding into getting this sort of content to play. And also, I like I was telling you guys before about the World Cup streaming. They could be
Yeah.
streaming the World Cup finals, and that's not fixed yet. But if there are no movies, there's other things to project. So
Yeah, they can use the sports, like not just cricket, but like hockey
yeah,
or something else.
so sort
Yeah,
of
Maybe
tapping
actually.
into.
Olympics.
Would you watch it in the theater, World Cup?
I would
Yeah,
watch it.
definitely.
I personally am not a fan of cricket, but yeah, if I get a chance, I can watch it in
It
the
will be a
theater.
very cool
What do you think?
experience.
Who is gonna qualify for the finals?
I don't know. Yeah.
India,
It's India, obviously.
India and South
And
Africa. No, Australia. South Africa's out, no? I don't know. I haven't
no,
kept
South
track.
Africa is in. Currently, South Africa, India, and Australia are in. And the last spot is either New Zealand or Pakistan. Depends on tomorrow's
I don't know
match.
why I'm feeling it's New Zealand.
That would be really
If
cool.
India goes against Australia in the finals, Australia is gonna kill it, bro.
No, man. India has to win this World Cup. Come on.
India has to win, but did you see Maxwell's performance last match, bro?
Wow. Wow. That was
He
beauty.
knocked it
No, but
out.
if India is in the finals and if by any chance PVR gets the streaming right, I think it is going to be a blast.
It will
Yeah,
definitely be. But
definitely.
not just the World Cup, even the Era Tour. Like so many of my friends, I wanted to see it. And the people, because Taylor does not tour and it has not yet toured in India. So this was the only chance where we could see her, perform in the on the
Hmm.
screen. So many of my friends went, so many Swifties went. There were proposals happening at the theater at her Love Story Wala song. So
If this would
it's
have been Michael Jackson instead of Taylor Swift, I would have definitely gone.
come on.
Bro,
He
I'm
was
a
a-
big time MJ fan.
Yeah, I've never listened to his song. Yeah.
I mean, I would go to both because I'm big on music like that, but I wanted to go to Taylor Swift. Wala.
No, you are
Plus,
big
people
on spending money.
are okay. Let's move on. Let's move on.
No, but if you have you ever noticed that even if there's a World Cup match that is happening on Sunday, you
Yeah,
might have noticed that all the restaurants, even the smallest of the smallest restaurant is working on full capacity.
yeah,
So that might be a good comparison of what theaters can do if
yeah. Because so
they
many
get this.
people are coming together to watch. It's like a stadium feeling
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah, yeah.
So when PVR or INOX or any of the theaters got the rights to stream IPL, that time the
Hmm.
theaters used to be full. Now if they get the World Cup thing, that is going to be massive. That is for sure.
That is going
Yeah,
to be a massive hit. Yeah.
yeah, right.
And other than that, like there is one more thing that PVR INOX is doing, which is for
Yeah.
people like me,
What do
and
you mean,
that
people
is
like?
like I don't like spending money on movies. I don't
Yeah, it could be
like the
expensive.
extravagant price. Yeah, like the extravagant price that Oppenheimer had, like the Barbie had. I don't like that kind of thing. But I like the movie experience, but at
Yeah,
not that cost.
right.
So for people like me, PVR is doing something which is called PVR passport. In this, they are going to roll out 20,000 passports. which is like a subscription. And the subscription will cost you around 699 bucks for a month,
Okay.
and you'll be able to watch, I guess, 10 movies in 1 month. So,
Yeah.
and these movies will be only on Monday to Friday, when Monday to Wednesday, Thursday, I guess,
Yeah.
not on the weekdays, weekends,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. And uh, it will be a lock-in of 3 months. So if you do the maths, instead of paying like uh, amount of 1500 or maybe 276, which is the average ticket
Just
price,
paying 70 rupees for a
you'll
movie.
be paying just 70 bucks for the movie. And I'm
Wow.
in for 70 bucks, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I
Even
would
For
I do.
70 bucks,
even if there's like some shit movie playing, I would still go and watch it. Like only because I've paid
Tips,
only.
I'll just go and sit in the theater, have the experience,
Yeah.
maybe sleep,
dips
watch
on
a
the
little bit
70
of
rupees
movie.
for the movie ticket.
Yeah.
Boy math
And
is
it's not
going.
just about the 70 rupees. If you go in the theaters, you take a Coke or you take a Sprite or any beverage, it
Yeah.
costs you around 250 bucks. And if you add in a popcorn, if it's a tub or whatever, it's around 300, 350 bucks.
Yeah.
400
So
bucks
all in
for
all,
popcorn.
yeah. So all in all, you'll be
Exactly.
spending around 600 odd bucks for food and
Yeah.
maybe 200, 300 bucks for the ticket. So you'll spend 1,000 bucks. So instead of if you're able to get 70 bucks a ticket and 100 bucks may you get food or like the popcorn or the Coke. So that is
Yeah.
not a bad deal. Instead of spending 1,000 bucks, you'll be spending 200 bucks, and we will be
Yeah,
able to watch much more films. Like for 200 bucks, I can watch 5 films instead of just one film, spending 1,000 bucks and watching one single film.
yeah. So
So
I
that is
think
a good.
with this strategy, PVR is trying to do the pricing game. So it's increasing the volume and it's
Mm-hmm.
reducing
Yeah,
the price.
yeah.
So like
But
at
I
least
So
people
that
are
is
coming
a,
to the because of this. Like not they're not sitting
yeah,
in the couch. At least there's some footfall that is there
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the theater.
but yeah, I think they're trying to capture the market where people are not ready to spend a lot, or they are not ready to go watch out movies on weekends. Like people who are
yeah.
working on night shifts and they're free
Yeah.
the whole day. That might be the target
Or
market.
college
Like
going students,
college going
Even
students like us as
like
well.
Tanvi.
my college is done. What are you saying? But nice boy math, Tejas. Thank you for this. Now I'm gonna go and get that subscription.
Get what?
Get the PVR passport.
Get one for me too. Huh?
Cool.
I'm in as well.
But this is only for the north, huh? Like this is only for they haven't rolled out this in the south. For south,
So
I was saying,
it's
yeah,
a
it
There is
seems
strategy
like
that they're
already a market established there,
yeah, they're testing
so
this
it
out.
won't
So
be.
if it
Yeah,
works, then they would make this like a permanent thing. But currently, they're testing how market reacts to it, and if it's really beneficial for the company as well. Matlab, for us, so definitely it's a good thing. But then they're gonna see how it works for the company.
they will definitely not roll it out in the south because it is already a big market for them.
Yeah,
yeah,
And if they start doing this, instead of getting the volume, which they already have, they'll be losing the numbers of
right,
revenue that they're
yeah.
already doing.
yeah.
So
But if you
EBITDA
go
and
no,
so
sorry,
the
no, I
margins
was
will fall if they do this for the south part.
Yeah, actually,
yeah,
because people there are willing to pay the amount of money that they are actually right now.
yeah, because they watch so much.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're big on
That
cinema.
Yeah. And apart from that, what else is
I was just
there?
thinking about the food.
What?
Yeah, we have paid for the subscription, but then food is still expensive, no? Like how much is it?
which
How much is
is not
but then
apparently.
So,
Uh,
sorry.
do you guys have any food statistic or what?
I'm very confused when it comes to food. When it comes to spending on food in the cinemas. I don't
Yeah,
like
because
buying popcorn or spending money on
300
Coke or
bucks
anything.
is for a
It's
large
too
pop.
much.
The food that I can get for 20 bucks, why with the hell will I spend 300 bucks on that?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, gone are those days where we are spending around 400 to 500 rupees on a popcorn or 250 rupees on a Coke or a thumbs up. Apparently, PVR has come with new combos in which they are giving 99 rupees of food combos. They provide you popcorn and drinks as well for just 99 bucks. So they are
Wow.
trying to
Okay.
target people which are not willing to people like me, Tejas, and even you, I guess, Tanvi, which
Yeah.
are not willing to spend uh, a lot of money on food. So yeah, if
Right.
I if I have an option to buy popcorn at 99 bucks or 100 bucks, I would go straight up and pay for it, even if I don't finish whole of it, I guess. But I'd like to buy a
But is this
popcorn,
like
huh?
even on the weekends you can get it for 99 bucks?
No, apparently it's not.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean, makes
they
sense for the week.
with this thing they're trying to target the apna students wala market or the college people wala market, which
Thank you so much, Naman, that you said Apna and said college students. I love you, bro.
yeah, yes. So okay, we talked about uh, food for us cheapsteaks, I guess, where we are buying food for 99 rupees and I mean we are up for paying for the food and beverage just for 99 rupees. So one
Yeah.
might think ki, what about the people who are willing to spend and what about people who don't mind uh, paying 400 bucks or they are just like कि अरे 400 में इतना मिल रहा है तो how to make it more lucrative. So PVR has come with a new offer where they provide free refills for the drinks that you buy and the popcorn that you purchase
But on large,
Unlimited
also,
refills.
I don't think
on
on
only
small.
on their large
That is
order.
for
So yeah,
the that is for the tub, I guess. The
only on the
Yeah.
jumbo
tub.
tub.
So if you buy a 400 rupee ka tub and even if you buy a large Coke and Thumbs Up from them, you can get any amount of refills that you want
Yeah.
on that
Nice.
purchase.
That
And
is where my group comes into picture, bro.
yeah, bro,
My group,
I have a
I think
story.
this is better for us because then you get a big tub and everybody eats and then you
yeah,
get a
Yeah,
it just keeps on passing from here and there. I say,
so I have this. I know this guy. And he's not my friend, but I know this guy. What he did was he
then.
not my friend because you listen to what he did. So it was a weekend and he knew about this offer. So he took a plastic blue color ka plastic theli, like a big theli, and he used to just go. He used to bring a tub. He used to dump it in the blue theli. He used to go at the counter. He used to bring another tub. He used to dump it in the theli. He used to go and bring another tub and dump in the theli. And like that, he took the whole theli, that blue color ka big theli comes now,
Yeah.
घर पे.
yeah.
Man.
But doesn't that idiot know that you get the same thing for 20 bucks
No, he just
outside?
wanted to he just wanted to misuse
Yeah.
the refill policy.
You'd always find such namoone, like who you just want to just test the limits of where they can go to.
So what my friends did was, there is the same thing on this Taco wala thing, Taco Bell. You get
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
unlimited Coke refills. Okay. So we went, and if you take a meal, then only you have that.
Yeah.
So four or five of my friends went, and two of my friends, after having the whole food, they took 10 Coke back to back.
Wow.
10
Shit.
Coke.
That
10
must be
Coke
for
के
the after
refill लिए.
party.
No, they finished it right there.
Wow. Yeah.
And they are like, this is like
Yeah.
where we exploit them.
Yeah. Man. Wow.
But yeah, all despite all of this, bringing their prices down to 99 rupees as well, uh, the uh, the numbers which actually speak like the revenue, the point of revenue that we are talking about,
Yeah.
their per head spend has actually gone up from 96 rupees in 2021 to about 136 rupees in this financial year. Now, in last financial year, which is FY23.
Oh,
This is a
Okay,
41% growth for their food and beverages wala segment.
that's
that's
nice.
nice.
And another interesting fact, despite the reduction of prices, the revenues that they've collected from this segment have actually gone up 15% from the last year.
So
So
the
they've
volume
not,
is going up even in spite of the
Yeah,
price going down.
that's the
yeah, yeah,
strategy
yeah. So
actually.
they're basically playing on economies of scale. So
Scale.
they've reduced prices, they are selling more, and which has worked out in their favor.
That's quite
Nice.
interesting, especially for the Indian market where you have so many people coming in. So it works in their favor.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
yeah, I think we've covered pretty much. Just the numbers are left.
So is it a
Tanvi is
hit?
going to cover that.
No,
Tell us
Naman
the
is gonna
numbers.
some insights on the numbers, right?
Yeah. So if we look at the numbers that the companies generated in the past 5 years, we won't find a very interesting or a very exciting uh, number or point to look at. Since the past 5 years, the company has grown their revenue only at a 10% CAGR. So their revenue
Okay.
was 2,335 crores in FY18, and they did about 3,750 crores in FY23,
But also
which is
because
not
of
a,
the pandemic, I think they went
yeah,
down and then they've grown,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Which is also because of pandemic. So this industry was one of the industries which was like totally shut. They had no revenue streams coming in
Massive
those 2 years.
impact, bro.
Massive impact. So
We should have bought
taking
PVR at that time when it was like about
During the
to.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Nice. Good.
So Naman, you fucking hell,
oh,
bro. बारिश हो रहा है.
out of
Yeah,
nowhere, huh?
it rains in November. Even in Nashik, it's raining.
It's raining cats and dogs here.
You just listen to the thunder.
Yeah. अपन दोनों सेम
Damn.
एरिया में हैं अभी नमन.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. So
what are you telling us about the revenue
back
that
to
they have?
numbers.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that the revenue has only grown at a 10% CAGR over the 5 year period, they managed to grow their EBITDA at a 21% CAGR.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so basically, a lot of the number that was not doing well on their books was the depreciation. They had a huge amount of depreciation on their books.
Yeah.
They
Because
also
there's so
have it
much
right.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
they have a lot of property under their name. So if we look at the EBITDA number, it actually grew at a good pace. It
Mm-hmm.
grew at a 21% CAGR over the 5 year period, and the company did a lot of loss in the 2 years which you mentioned, the pandemic years. But
Yeah.
apart from that, the company started to grow right now.
So what
So
can
the
we
company,
expect
So
now?
the losses
yeah,
are
so
like decreasing right now.
yeah. So companies decreasing the losses year on year. So the losses are not increasing, like they're not enlarging their losses. They're actually booking profits if we check
Right.
on a
Interesting.
year on year basis. So yeah,
Yeah.
and even if we look the projections for the company is expected to grow at a 46% CAGR over the next 2 years. Like
That is a mad number, bro. From 10
it's a
years
mad number.
CAGR for the last 5 years,
Yeah.
46 is like
Like it's
crazy.
too much.
That's also because
Yeah.
like now movies are coming out. There's a very strong content pipeline. And then
Yeah,
now with all these other promotions, I think it kind of justifies the number.
yeah. Like
It was
and
bound to happen.
also a lot of it is happening because the company is not only relying on movies right now to generate revenue. A lot of it has also changed, and they are dependent on food businesses, and also they are doing these concerts, these World Cup, and all of that. So basically, reliance on just one point is gone. They
So
are
Yeah.
taking into
So
diversification is playing out for them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This
yeah.
diversification is playing out for them, and even if we look the PAT numbers and the EBITDA numbers, all of them are exceptional. Like the EBITDA is projected to grow at a 51% CAGR over the next 2 years.
Are you crazy?
That
Yeah,
is
feels so. Even I'm shocked.
yeah, dude. PVR and Inox
Like
are
piece of it.
currently.
Yeah, and even if we look at the profit after tax for the next 2 years, it is declining at a great rate. I mean, declining as in the losses are declining at a great rate. So the
Yeah.
company was doing like a loss of 334 crores, did a loss of
Mm.
334 crores in FY23, and it is expected to reduce by a lot over the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, if we
Yeah.
look at this company on an overall basis, the company is expected to do nice in revenues and in profits,
Yeah.
and one might
And people like they
yeah,
just might just go to the theater now and not watch
and watch
I
a
movies.
nice
might go
movie.
to the theaters if they start streaming Tarak Mehta on PVR.
Come
Oh,
on. There are no Tarak Mehta fans on
actually,
this
that is
podcast.
actually a good option, you know.
I am,
Do like special episodes of Tarak Mehta. Yeah.
yeah,
One
I
hour
should do
episode.
a Tarak Mehta podcast with Lakshman
Every
Sagar.
podcast somebody says this that we should do a Tarak Mehta podcast, and I think we should do it now. And I'm not gonna
It's
be a
about
part of
time, huh?
it.
We'll make you do the whole research.
I have enough work already. Didn't you heard
Oh,
Naman that I got promoted?
Where you got promoted? Oh,
You were saying no before you were like, oh now she's done the whole blog by herself.
oh yeah, yeah, like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Promoted.
Yeah, I have
Guys,
enough.
Naman,
promotions in way
whose
that we
side are
didn't
you
know.
on? Is it my side or yours, Tanvi's side?
To my side, of
I'm,
course.
no, worry, I'm neutral. I'm on both
Balls,
accounts.
he's saying your side. Balls.
I'll take him to a movie to PVR. Then he's gonna be on my side. I'll give him large
You
popcorn and
you take him to Paris. Even after that, he won't take your side.
cool, cool. Then
He
Yeah,
let's
knows
but
where his loyalty lies.
all in all, let's give a recap for the company. They were in a bad
Yeah.
business, bad
So
shape, doing
yes.
not doing
good
And
great.
business, bad pays.
Good business,
Good
bad
business,
pace.
bad pays.
Good
yeah.
business, bad pace. Reliance on just one single revenue point, which is not doing good for them, and
Yeah.
shift diversification to newer revenue segments, playing out new strategies like reducing the food prices, giving out new subscription
Mm.
subscription model. So yeah,
Regional
the company,
diversification.
yeah, this is a
So
company which might
Yes.
excite a lot of us.
it's shortly exciting me
You.
because I researched it. So
And that's a wrap.
Alright.
Bye
Yeah, guys.
bye.
Also, don't like to subscribe, share, and
please
comment
like,
on the
share,
video.
yeah, and
If you
tell
want
us
to
if you
watch
have
the if you want to
any
watch
interest.
the last podcast, you can just click here somewhere, and also mention
Link is in the
anything.
bio.
Yeah, and if you
Subscribe,
want
bro.
us,
Subscribe.
Okay, bye, bye, bye.
no,
Bye
no,
bye.
we just like
It's gone.
one sentence. If you want to
What?
talk about if you want any topic that you
Let
want us to talk about, you can mention in the comments below.
Yes. Thank you.
sure.
Bye bye.
Fine.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.